Cunningham in at the 1. And for New Orleans, they've got Robinson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Irving in at the 2. Now Turner. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. One-on-one fast break. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And how about the hustle from Robinson, making it his mission to beat everyone down the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dang against Banchero. Dang kicks to Davis. From 18 feet away, and Hayward gets it to go.
And so dangerous from that spot. Hayward doesn't need a lot of separation to get his shot out.
Here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Banchero. Passes it to Irving. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Cunningham. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Drills the three-pointer.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
Here's Banchero. The second chance effort, and he banks in the layup.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Cunningham. Wilkins gets the rebound. And here's New Orleans now. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Cunningham. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Hayward against Irving. Count it. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Cunningham passes to Turner. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And stolen by Hayward. Over Irving. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And finished off by Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear to take off.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Here's Murray. Shot from the inbound. Morant passes to Sarr. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good. Sarr.
For the Pelicans, Alexander Sarr.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
New Orleans ball.
Here's Banchero.
And how about some impactful defense from Murray, using that size and agility to generate some good coverage.
Back to Morant. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now here's Morant into the lane, and that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Sessions checked in for the Pelicans.
Ramon Sessions.
44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Lewis. The rebound by Johnson. New Orleans trails by 5. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pelicans miss again. Kersey kicks to Lewis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Here's Cunningham. That one goes in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Kersey passes to Mikan. 4 seconds left. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. New Orleans leads by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Anthony Davis is out there with Turner. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Dang, and it's Sessions in at the point. And it's Banchero missing. New Orleans trails by 8. 11 feet away, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
It's stolen by Dang. Knocks it loose. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
New Orleans making some changes here. Gordon Hayward comes in for Miles Turner. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sessions. Tips it up. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his first points of the game.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. New Orleans trails by 10. Here's Cunningham. Moves back up. And that one goes long. Kersey passes to Banchero. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Robinson's checked in for New Orleans. Wilkins comes in for Rashard Lewis. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Morant's checked in. And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Dang, shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Wilkins. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Here's Morant. Robinson pulls it in. New Orleans leading by 10. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Morant with it.
And, you know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Rebound, Wilkins. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for New Orleans. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
There's little the 6'10 George Mikan doesn't do on the floor. He does lots of scoring. He hauls in rebounds. Everything you could ask of a big man.
Irving's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Sars checked in for Davis. Keegan Murray comes in for Luol Deng. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Bain. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Morant. Now here's Hayward. He takes it in, and Hayward with the stuff.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Here's Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Mikan passes to Kersey. Over Johnson. Offensive rebound. Here's Mikan. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Podziemski, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Kersey, good.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Podziemski. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
On the wing, Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They get it again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
It's up a 3. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Kersey kicks to Adebayo. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Wilkins. And so it's New Orleans.
The second quarter with the score. New Orleans, 35. The New Orleans team, 19.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Julius Irving. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Irving is out there with Wilkins. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Irving finds Adebayo. And the 3 off target. New Orleans trails by 16. Saw the pass to Hayward. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's New Orleans with it. And Robinson throws it down.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Robinson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Cunningham for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham, reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Clearly foul.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul.
Free throw good. Adebayo. New Orleans making some changes here. Davis is checked in for Saw. And it's Dang in for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line.
And you'd love to see Bam Adebayo grow his shooting range a little, get more aggressive, but his defense and athleticism are a great start.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Turner. Pass to Hayward. Out to Turner. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Traps in the tray.
Gordon Hayward.
7 points in the game.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
For New Orleans, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Team foul.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
For 2. Dominique Wilkins.
Both free throws good from Wilkins.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 16-point game. Over Wilkins. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Adebayo finds Robinson. Here's Banchero. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
They get the rebound. Davis. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great timing on the swat by Bam. That's something the coach would love to see even more of.
And it's Banchero missing. New Orleans trails by 16. To the middle. Here's Davis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Robinson passes to Irving. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Lewis comes in for Banchero. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. John Morant, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
New Orleans trails by 18. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul. Keegan Murray's checked in for New Orleans. Cunningham comes in for Gordon Hayward.
Keegan Murray.
On defense, New Orleans. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Back to Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Lewis. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. Lewis misses.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap and making the shooter feel uncomfortable. Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here's Adebayo. Following the score by Luol Deng. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Cunningham finds Deng. To the inside, Davis. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo passes to Irving. Back to Adebayo. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Exceptional shooter across the floor. Adebayo has a huge presence with the ball.
Cunningham inside. Covered by Irving. Cunningham's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 21. Right side Robinson. Over Davis. Robinson misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New Orleans on top, up 19.
New Orleans team.
And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for New Orleans right now, Cade Cunningham out there with Pajemski. And there's Miles Turner, and it's Hayward, and it's Dang in at the power forward.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Here's Cunningham. New Orleans on D. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Outside Robinson. Back to Irving. Pelicans pull it in. Cunningham looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Two shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Shoots over Pajemski. And Luol Deng pulls it down. And so it's Deng bringing it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 19. Bounce pass from Cunningham. And Turner kicks to Cunningham. Over Irving. And the Pelicans miss again. Deng against Banchero. Kersey passes to Banchero. And here's Irving from past the arc. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Irving's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His not in great shape either.
And the Pelicans making a change. Sars checked in.
All right, fans, that was your youth squad. Make some noise.
New Orleans on D. Cunningham kicks to Turner. Hayward against Irving. Hayward passes to Turner. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And here's Kersey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner. That free throw good from Kersey.
Jerome Kersey.
And Kersey drops both of them. Now here's Cunningham. He kicks to Turner. Hayward passes to Turner. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Yep, it counts. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter. Wilkins has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's New Orleans. Here's Cunningham, and it's sent back by Wilkins. Pass to Kersey. Oh, my goodness, what a play. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And there's Banchero on the assist by Irving.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Dang. Hayward on the wing. Shot to stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates, rebounds, and does so with consistency.
The first one falls. Some changes for New Orleans. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Kersey. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Irving. New Orleans also making some changes. Murray's checked in for Turner. Pajemski's coming in for Luol Deng. And Sessions subbed in for Cunningham.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Here's Pajemski. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wilkins against Sessions. It's deflected, and he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
Anytime you get a look that good, it's a great trip.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mikan. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Baines checked in for Gordon Hayward. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Pajemski finds Sessions. Now Pajemski. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Passes it to Sarr. The dish to Murray. Pajemski with it. Over Wilkins. Misses. So we see New Orleans taking a W here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing.
45. We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.